right.
You didn't get the hook though.
What do you mean the hook was already there?
I know, but I didn't record it. It's okay.
Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, saying this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Woo!
And welcome, Cajun and Purpose fans. Man, it took us about an hour and 30 minutes just to get this whole thing set
I've been
up.
here for like 2 hours.
That's been for like 2 hours. We do so much work to get content out to you guys. Just know that we love you guys and we do it for you and only you.
And also the family. Apparently we have a family. I want to shout them out. I don't know who the family is. Josh texted me. He's like, hey, we have a family looking at us. I'm like, what are you talking about, Josh? What are you talking about the family? It's the family. Don't know who the family is.
I want to thank you.
I want to know who the family is. We'll talk about it later.
I will tell you a story.
Okay.
And they'll know the story.
The family will know.
I'll edit the video and try to get this video out so they can watch it. So it's this family. So I was at my best friend's girlfriend's house, and I was like just hanging out talking, and somehow I mentioned that I was lactose intolerant, that I can't have milk. And I was like, I'm looking for alternatives because somebody told me that it's bad for men to drink soy milk. And for some reason, I didn't think almond milk. I just like, I can't drink soy milk anymore. I don't trust all the other lactate stuff, so I don't know what to drink with my cereal. And her mom says, oh, you should try drinking apple juice. And I was apple juice? And I was like, she's like, yeah, it's alternative for milk, and just eat it with your Cheerios or your Apple Jacks, you'll be fine.
What?
So I'm gullible. I am gullible. I am the king at being gullible. And I went and for like a whole month, because I didn't go back to her cereal like a month, I was using apple juice for my cereal. And people were looking at me all crazy at Glendale. They're like, what the heck is this guy doing eating apple juice with his Honey Nut Cheerios?
Oh, this is Glendale. This is like you were living here.
Yeah, it was here.
You were living here.
This is here.
Oh, God.
So, a little bit before I met you, probably. And so anyway, I go back to my best friend's girlfriend's mom, and I tell her, yeah, I've been eating apple juice with my Honey Nut Cheerios. And she's like, what the heck is wrong with you? And I was like, what do you mean? You told me to do it. She's like, no, I was kidding. It was a joke. And I was like, oh.
Does this freak you out then? Does this freak you out? See? I'm taking out. Oh,
I know. They make fun of me for a reason. So I stopped drinking apple juice in my cereal because of this. Because they're very nice people, but they got me that way.
So this is the family.
That's the family.
This is the family.
Yeah,
okay.
It's her and two sisters and her mom.
Okay.
Very nice family. They're awesome people. So.
Hello, family.
Yeah, so I won't mention names.
Won't mention names.
It's a very funny. I hope you guys know. I tell that story to a lot of people, so that's how much I remember that little moment. It made me laugh.
They really made you drink apple juice with this cereal. Wow.
No, they didn't make me. I'm just gullible.
They really got you.
They got me.
They got
me. If you tell me something, because they if you seem very sophisticated, I'm gonna believe you, and I believe. She said it was so sophistication. She's like, yeah, you don't do that. It's a very healthy alternative. And I'm like, oh, let me try it.
The sarcasm that was, dude. Sarcasm 101 right there, dude.
I know.
Sarcasm is like level 100.
A lot of the
sarcasm level 100. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
We can't decipher that. I can decipher that. It's just how it is.
You're a genius.
Anyway, guys, hope you guys are doing well. That was an awesome story I had to share with you guys. We've been chilling, just been hanging out, recording. Later, we're gonna play some Super Smash Brothers.
I've been getting better. I'm telling you that right now. I'm just letting you know.
I've been using some Zero Suit Samus.
Zero Suit Samus really
Meta Knight, and I've been using Gandalf. Not Gandalf.
Not Gandalf.
What's his name? Ganondorf. It's been a while.
Gandalf. He's like,
wrong movie, wrong game.
Little Mac is my main.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's good, but what I recently been doing is just picking randoms. So I just let.
What's your favorite random you've been picking so far?
No, I'm saying like I just hit random and whatever they give me.
So what's one character that you got? You're like, oh, I'm actually pretty good at this guy.
Who was
Lucario,
it?
He's a pretty cool. People like Lucario though.
Not
Pokemon
Link.
Trainer is awesome. Link.
Little Link.
Toon Link is what I wrote.
I don't like Toon Link. Adult Link, just regular Link, not.
Who has the bow and arrow or the?
But all three of them do.
So that's the bomb.
The bomb is Link.
What does Little Link have?
Huh?
What does Little Link have?
They both have bombs, but the other one, the one you're talking about, the new game that's out now, that one's you activate that one. You can't just throw it and then like later on.
So is it Toon Link and Little Link have the bomb?
Yeah, they have the bomb. You just throw it. Yeah. And also Mega Man. I throw with Mega Man when I play with my friends, and there's like 4 of us. I throw with him. I just keep throwing the sticky bombs at him, and I keep running away.
I got a friend named Mario. He loves Mega Man, and Mega Man's his stage is so hard because a boss pops up out of nowhere and just kills people.
I haven't really played the story.
It's okay. You guys should play Mega Man. You guys are not Mega Man. You should play Mega Man. You should also play Super Smash Brothers for entertainment.
I have a question.
What's your question?
I have a question for you. This just popped into my head because I was looking through my Instagram feed and stuff like that.
Okay.
And, so what girls or women are you into that people do not like you would think that people won't understand?
Oh, what? Well, hold on. Repeat that.
Like kind of like it's like you are attracted to these type of girls, but people who know you wouldn't think that you will be attracted to those types.
What's my type that people wouldn't suggest or think that it's my type? Let me see here. I have become very open-minded to everyone, to everybody. I don't see that a certain type is like off limits. I can probably go off traits that I like that people wouldn't think I like.
Okay, let's go with traits then.
I have to really think about this. You should lay that on me before that.
I should have.
Do you have something then?
Well, here's the thing.
Off you?
Off me, my thing is I don't know why. I have no clue why, but I find like the women who are in the UFC very attractive, like Ronda Rousey and like Hadi Karate. That's her Instagram handle though. Hadi Karate. I don't know why, but just women that like can literally kick my ass.
Okay.
Something about them just like very much attractive, and just like very much
rubs you the right way.
And just like if like you can like boom, if you can knock me out with one punch, I don't know why.
I was really into WWE in the 8th grade for 1 year only. Like
for 1 year
I started it and 1 year I ended it. I was deep into it. Like I would be like yelling in the living room. That's how deep I was into that 1 year. And there was this one female wrestler, and it was like AJ Styles or something like that. And she was like the most beautiful. Bro, I was like, why are you wrestling? Don't wrestle.
Don't ruin this. Ruin this.
She's like married to CM Punk. Hey, you guys might not know CM Punk. Do you know who CM Punk is? Do you know what I'm talking about? Why are you laughing?
It just sounds hilarious. I don't think I know him. But
CM Punk is awesome. Like everybody loves CM Punk, and like they're married, and I'm like, dang it, CM Punk. But like, I don't know. I had a huge crush on her in the 8th grade. I guess I do like girls that are quiet, cause like
the shy ones.
I get you wouldn't, cause I'm a very extroverted person, I guess, that people tell me. So you wouldn't suggest I would like the opposite of me. Like I guess you wouldn't think that. Yeah.
So not shy then. Someone who's outgoing.
Somebody who is shy.
Someone who is shy.
They're still outgoing, but like they're not as maybe outgoing as I am. Maybe like we have to maybe balance each other out. Maybe she's more chill and I'm more like, let's go out, let's do something, let's go somewhere. Maybe.
Because here's the thing, because when you get into that school mode, you don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because when I met you just look like you just do your work, and then that's about it.
That's true.
And then I got to know you. I'm like, wow, you're loud.
I am loud.
You're very loud.
Focused on, like for example, when I'm doing like computer stuff.
That's why I left you alone.
You leave me alone.
I left you alone.
I don't want to talk to you because I'm all my attention has to be focused on that.
Yeah, because I was trying to help you out. I'm like, I'm not helping, so I'm gonna go bother Kevin.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's how you help me. Just let me do it.
I was like, you know what? I'm not helping. I'm gonna go bother Kevin. Kevin's still doing homework too. I'm just like in his room chilling.
But he's better off with people in his area than I am.
But again, I'm not doing anything. I was literally in his room on the floor charging my phone.
Yeah,
I wasn't even talking to him.
I was Kevin came out to go peek.
Kevin, get back in your hole. Get back in your hole.
I'm trying to do my homework.
I'm sorry, all right? Get back. You have headphones.
Do you know what we hear every night from Kevin? I'm like, what is?
You be with me though.
Hey.
You be with me. You're in the same match as me, screaming in my ear.
I was sleeping in my room, and then last night, and then all I hear is, "Oh, Josh, come on, and I'm like, I get online, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? Like, are you winning? Like, you must have won. And they lost. And I'm like, I just knew something had to happen. Yeah, I don't know.
I think I was in a crazy match, and I won it. I don't know.
I'm just
get back in there. All right, get back in there.
saying. Next episode, we'll get you on here. Anyway, what were we talking about?
The women thing. That's like very quiet. Why?
But like, even then, like I wouldn't even like look for that. Like that's not my. How about? What do you look for in a woman for you then?
Well,
one trait. I don't want a lot.
Just one trait.
Yeah, that's
one
better.
trait.
I can answer that and then answer what I.
So we already know the main one. It's just like
Okay, exclude that. What's
exclude
another
the main one.
It's a new one.
I feel like for me, one trait, they have to be funny.
Ooh.
Like I have to be able to laugh. Like
I bring the comedy, so it's okay.
Because like I think it's one of my main things. Like we have to like us like having like our like being humorous together is my main thing.
Okay.
It's like if our jokes don't align,
Okay.
then it's gonna be hard. Like puns galore, dad jokes galore, like dark humor, like things you're not supposed to laugh at, that kind of stuff. That's where like you got me.
Okay.
Like you got me already.
I would like a girl that's very serious.
Oh, you're totally opposite of me then.
Opposite, yeah. I don't know, like, cause I'm already pretty entertaining enough. I entertain myself.
But the thing is,
not funny.
Like, what if she's so serious to the point where, like, she can't take you seriously then?
Oh, it's just not compatible. It has to be
Yeah,
balanced.
see, that's the thing.
Like, I'm serious half the time. Like, half the time I want to be serious. Half the time, bro, I'm like, when I'm at home, I'm not working, and I'm relaxed. And, like, we're not talking about, like, of course, if it's, like, bills or something serious, then I have to, change up a little bit. But if it's not that, like, we need to be able to de-stress together. But if she's, like, more, like, calm and very serious and, like, I don't know.
I don't like that.
Most smart girls are like that. I will say that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of. I went to high school.
I gotta pick
my high school, bro. They were all smart.
Okay.
They were all especially like the females at my high school were like super intelligent, like
and very serious.
They made fun of me so bad because I would. Oh yeah, I was not the smartest kid in high school. They know I used to. I mean, I was a very bad like cheater. Sometimes I would cheat my tests. Sorry, this is on camera. And like,
wow. The thing is, you were a lot smarter than I was. You know why?
Why?
You actually cheated. I just went for it.
Oh no.
I was like,
I had a saying in high school. I'd rather cheat than repeat.
Hey, I cheated a few times, but hey, look at me now.
I was never stupid.
I made it.
I was just lazy.
No, I was a big idiot.
Oh, okay.
I was a big idiot.
No.
Didn't know not one thing.
That one thing.
Didn't know one thing. I'm surprised I graduated high school. I'm gonna be dead serious. I'm surprised I graduated.
Oh, you graduated.
I graduated. I got lucky because like we're all supposed to go in. Like the thing is, you would know if you graduated or not if they gave you your cap and gown that day. So I went and lined up. I'm like, oh, what's your name? I was like I said my name, and they're like, oh, okay, here you go. I'm like, woo! I was like, oh, that's you? I was like, all right, cool. I left. I just like want to make sure for sure, and then even after I walked and I went to go get my diploma, I was still unsure. So I was like, they just let him walk. Because I saw my who was my government teacher, my econ teacher. I saw him in front row as I came out, and he gave me a high five. I rarely talked to the guy, and he was kind of a douche. Even he said it the first day I went to this, like, I'm a douchebag, and I'm letting you guys know it now because I will be mean. I was like, all right, cool. And I didn't think I was gonna pass this class. Everything else, I had to drop algebra 2 so I was be able to pass. My counselor told me, it's like, look, listen here, you're not doing well. So either you buckle down and do better, or you drop the class and become a teacher assistant.
It's not that. It's pretty tough. It's not easy,
dude. It went 1 year, made a U-turn, and went out the same year. It didn't even go one to the other.
Anytime you're practicing any math, you have to practice. You have to, especially when you get higher in math. There's more steps. So I
used to be good at long division, and then it just completely gone.
Well, it's not like a thing you always have to have in your life. I mean, it should be. It's the steps come back. Like the process of doing long division. It's like you look at the number inside, and then you.
I used to be into long division, like in I want to say 4th grade. My teacher was like, "Oh, okay, cool," and I'm like, finally a subject that I'm getting good at, and I would stay. I would not even go to recess. I would stay after class and just do like long division with some other kids just so I can get better at it.
That's good.
And then it's gone, completely gone. Don't know one thing. Not one thing.
Again, math is something that you just have to practice.
Math,
it's not like a subject you can just read it and be like, I understand.
Math is mental abuse to humans.
No, I won't say that. Well, okay, what
MATH, that's why I say it.
Okay, let me say this then. When I was in the 3rd grade, I was really bad at math. Oh my goodness. My mom had to give me 2 tutors because I struggle with it very bad. I think she got me 2 because one teacher couldn't do it anymore, so another teacher had to step in.
It's like, I can't take it. Can't do it anymore.
I think she just had a lot of life and she wanted to live. She was like, okay, I don't want this anymore.
I was like, you know what? I need to live my life, and this man right here is holding me back.
She just ain't getting it. What?
2 plus 2, 4. I don't understand.
No, it was a multiplication table. It was like the cheat, and you had to do it in a time limit, and I could never finish it.
You know the funny thing is, the only way I got past that is because I realized there was a pattern to it. So every other
You were smarter than I was.
So the whole thing was like, if I got the first row and the second row, the other rows will just come together. So this one will be like 3 rows this way and 2 rows down. So I just wrote that way.
Okay.
So I figured that. I'm like, okay, I just wrote. It was just all a pattern.
I think they randomized mine, so you couldn't figure it out. But like most of the stuff,
Technically, it was random, but there was still a pattern to all of it.
Oh.
That's why
Maybe I didn't see it. Maybe I think you might have been right.
There was a pattern, yeah.
But I wasn't thinking that hard.
Dude,
I think.
There was a pattern in one of I was doing summer school, so I can get extra credits for high school, and we're all these random stuff that we're like reading. We had to read some stuff and answer questions.
Yeah.
Each one had a pattern to it.
Oh.
So I was like, dude, I wouldn't even read. I would not read. I would just do the thing. I'm just like, oh, boom, 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 boom. It's like, how you get into this? I'm like, it's a pattern. It's A, B, 2, 3 C's,
No,
back to B, and then A, and then just the entire way, all the entire way.
No, I was struggling with it bad, man. I think they wanted just to get the flashcards, memorize the multiplication table.
It's all memorizing.
Yeah, it is, but
Up to a certain point.
for some reason, I mean, but I wanted to see, because how I learned math when I was in kindergarten. That's probably the way it's how it probably helped me or hurt me in the end. But I see dots on numbers. So I had this little worksheet. This is my favorite worksheet ever. It had all the numbers from 1 through 9, and they had dots that you can count to get to 9 or get to 8, whatever. So so for 1, it's a dot right here. If it's 2, the 2 was just 1, 2. If it was 3, it goes 1, 2, 3. If you can draw a 3 out, there's dots at the end of each tip.
The way you're explaining it sounds difficult.
I don't have a pen and paper.
No, it's not doing it right now.
If it was 4, see, draw the number 4 in your head. The number 4. See? Okay. There's a dot there. There's a dot there. The 2 on the top. So there's 2 dots and then 2 dots and 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Like dice.
5.
So dice.
It's not really dice. It's like you put dice in a number. Like the dots in a dice, you put it on the number itself. And I count it that way. That's how I learned adding very quickly. I was like, oh, I can just count it, And so when I did multiplication tables, I assumed that, it's going to be the same way.
No,
I count. And kind of I can do 5 times 3 and do 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
I can I see dots in my numbers. And that's still how I kind of
The only
do
ones that I
math.
remembered easily was 2s, 5s, and maybe 9s.
Because they all make sense.
And also 11s.
But there's always patterns.
Everything else
it's
is
cool because if you do the 7s table, you'll find all the numbers repeat each other.
Yeah,
If you're multiplying everything,
Yeah, I didn't click.
it takes higher to get to the repeating, but they always repeat.
Yeah. But so shy girls. So basically, shy and serious girls is your main.
See,
where you're at.
Don't define me as that's what I'm looking for. No, not really specifically. It's just
Also, if they can play an instrument or sing, damn.
Okay, I love Michelle Obama. I will always
I know
say
you do.
that
I see. There's a book
in my room.
in your room. It's just right there.
That is an ideal, all around person. You don't have to be strong in everything, but I would like for you to have great communication skills.
You want her to be Michelle Obama.
Huh?
You want her to be Michelle Obama.
Traits like Michelle Obama. I will say that. Traits. She has very strong traits. That's awesome. She's hardworking. She went to a good school. She cares about people, helping people. That's awesome. I told somebody else the other day, I want to be able to help people. That would be cool to have a companion that wants to help. At the end of the day, you could do. I'm a computer science major. How can I help people? Oh, I have a really good plan of doing that. But I want you to be able to help people too. I think that's a good balance.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have the same fundamental values.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that.
It kind of. I'm not that. Trust me, it'll balance each other out. I don't know. You'll know.
Well, it's funny thing. We'll see this maybe in 5-10 years, and we're just
and the wife is like, "You better not been describing who I think you're describing." Oh, I'm sorry.
My thing would be "Hey, I was right." I was I got what I got.
Probably.
I was
most likely it'll probably work out like that.
I was look, high five.
Let's see. What else? I bought a book too.
I was gonna say. Also, I want to throw this in there.
Oh.
I don't know why, but the people that know me knows that I like, for some reason, because I like the Teen Titans, my favorite character is Raven. Goth girls are like
At top of your list.
like one of the top ones. Don't know why, but just goth girls. I had a conversation with one of my coworkers because
like black hair,
black
the
hair,
eyeliner and everything.
the whole thing pale. It's just like all black. Just
okay.
It just good to go. Cause like I sent a video to one of my coworkers and I sent it to like a few of my friends of this girl, has colored hair, glasses, has a few piercings, and has a piercing right here. And she takes it off and puts a wet noodle right through it, and then
I don't want my daughter to have a piercing.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm sorry.
I sent it to my coworker and I told her, I was like, is it weird that I find this cute? She's like, yes, Doug, it's very weird that you find this cute. And then she connected the dots. She's like, you need to find a girl like that. I'm like, you know how hard it is to find an emo Christian girl? That does not exist. That is not a real thing.
I think it's against. I think that's probably why. It's very opposite of like.
It's my point exactly. It's not.
Not saying that you can be gothic and be Christian. I'm just saying.
There's like
what
I have
people
never
judge you by,
seen.
they won't see it.
I have never seen it, and I'm just like, hey, yo, if you're out there, like somehow, I'm down. We'll talk.
Help my friend out. He's looking for.
We'll get coffee or tea, whatever.
I was watching Steve Harvey, and I remember he said that his son got his. He said, "Son, Dad, I came home with a tattoo." Steve's very against tattoos. He's like, "You ain't no ball player. You don't play basketball. Come on with a tattoo. You didn't get my permission to get a tattoo." He's like, "Dad, I really want a tattoo." He said, "Oh, we can that tattoo out." And he's like, "You can't get a tattoo off. It's permanent." He's like, "Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Give me a needle, a hot needle, and a sponge. We can get it out." It was so fun. And a sponge.
Mom told this my brother. Right, kind of also told this to me. It's like, if you get a tattoo, I'm gonna get the iron.
The iron.
The
My parents are very pro me getting tattooed. They didn't care if I got a tattoo or not. Of course, it wasn't on my face or anything. They were like, when you're old enough, you can get a tattoo. They gave me permission.
Dude, she wouldn't talk to me for a week for this little tiny one.
Yeah.
And also, she doesn't know.
I have no tattoos.
I have two. They're very small, but I don't think she knows, or if she does know, she has not spoke about the other one that I have.
You have another one?
I have this bass clef on my left one. Yeah, I have a bass clef on this one. But yeah, it's a bass clef.
You know, I feel like a lot of people have problems with their parents saying, "Oh, should I get a tattoo or not?" And I'm like, dude, I feel like if you have a problem with that, it's become more independent.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think but your parents will always be like your parents. They're gonna always don't want you to do certain things. But if you're becoming more independent, I think they have no choice.
Yeah.
If my daughter gets a tattoo, but she's in college, well, I'm not gonna know, or I might know, and I can't do much about it. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I can't. Okay,
get that hired.
I didn't want you to do it. I didn't want you to do it, but you're doing good, so I can't fight you.
A torch and a knife. Come here.
A torch and a knife. Good lord, you're gonna kill her.
Nah.
But yeah. I got a new book. It's coming in the mail soon.
Oh, so did I.
What book did you get?
I got a devotional.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got a devotional. It should be coming in within next month.
Okay.
It should be coming next month.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for that.
Okay.
Because I want to start doing more things. I want to be able to have like an actual plan. I want a physical thing because I can do a devotion on my phone. It's very easy for me to get a devotion on my phone with the Bible app. Check out the Bible app. We're not sponsored, but check it out. It's great. Like, it tells you and stuff like that. But for me to have an actual like physical copy in my hand and me to go through it,
powerful.
It's more of
it
like
hits. It's
yeah.
not. It's not a phone. I can't close it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's very true. I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember.
What it's called?
Yeah, what it's called, because I know I have it here. Entertain the people while it's here.
Guys, I really encourage book reading. There's a guest I want to have on the show. Her name is Tiffany. And she's my book expert. She reviews books and puts them out on the internet. And I wanna get her on the show so we can talk about some books together. So I'm gonna bring her on soon if she's watching. So Tiffany, I'm gonna hit you up very soon.
It's called Men of the Bible Devotional.
Can you show it to us?
Oh, okay. See if you guys can have it here.
That's it. Men Bible.
Yeah, it's like the Men of the Bible Devotional Insights from the Warriors, the Wimps, and the Wise Guys.
I like that.
So
has a Cajun purpose stamp of approval. So
yeah,
if you want something,
well,
really good,
we don't know yet.
We'll read it.
Well,
if you want to join our book club, let us know in the comments below.
Should we? I barely read, so that's why I'm actually getting it because
now.
I rarely read, and the only time I do read is if I.
Why do you feel like? Cause I remember Zach. He says I don't like reading. Why? Because I'm bad at reading. What's the reason why you feel like you don't read?
Because the same reason to him. Because I'm terrible at reading. This is the reason why whoever does the voice reads the voice for the Bible app. I don't know whose name. I put it on.
Read the first sentence right here.
We're doing this right now.
Read the first sentence right here.
With the cutting of pilling of the corn stalk at the last completed the I don't even know what that word says. What's that word?
Observer.
No.
The overseer.
The overseer.
Yeah.
Began assigning different blacks to a variety of tasks after the conch horn blew each dawn. One morning, the what?
Kunta.
Okay, I was going to say something way different. Was given the job of snapping loose from their thick vines and pulling on their wagon. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going any further.
So listen to this. You read really well. You read actually. I know you feel like you don't read well. That's terrible. But you do. Reading out loud was pretty good. Reading out loud is different than reading in your head.
Dude, when it was popcorn reading time, I will hide every time. It was like popcorn, boom. I'll be.
I'm gonna pick a random page right now.
No, we're not doing that right now. This is not gonna be captured.
I want to try it. Let me try it because you did it. I want to do it.
All right, go for it. You know, let me give me this.
You can pick a different book. You get a whole different book.
A whole different book here.
That's the book I'm actually reading too. So
we're going to the end. Here.
Rich Man, Poor Man is another book I'm reading.
Here.
Where?
Right.
Give me any sentence.
Keep right there. The top.
The Hall with the Passport. Here, he slapped the booklet into Thomas's hand. And from now on, try to think with your head instead of your.
Oh wow!
What do you think that says? Yo, this is a very vulgar book.
We're not reading. No, okay, that's it. But yes, you got it. Yo, this is a family show, Josh.
You picked the book.
I don't read this. Now you want to start cleaning?
Now you want to start cleaning. Anyway,
close the door.
I think you're a very good reader.
No,
regardless of what you think, you have to practice reading. I was really bad at reading too, and my mom sat me down and said, "We're gonna read Fun with Dick and Jane." And I remember we're reading. It's a book. It's like a kid's book. It's like See Jane Run.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And the easy ones, yeah, that's great. Like what's her name? Something Hopkins. Something Hopkins.
Sounds familiar. Did
she
do the Judy B?
No, something Hopkins. I forgot her name. Her actual name. Something. It's letters in Hopkins, but she does a lot of teen books and stuff like that. So there's a book called Burned that I was reading, kind of like from this one chick that was in my class. I'm like, oh, you should like check it out, and I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, cool. These words are easy for me to understand. There's not that many words on the page. I'm like, all right, cool. So that same day, after she let me borrow for that one class, I gave it back to her. Went home, went to Barnes & Noble, bought that same book, and started reading it.
Oh, wow.
So I started reading Burn. There's another book next to that. She didn't want to write a sequel to that, but the fans really wanted it, so she made Smoke. And then one that I have now that I have not finished, because it's a little bit difficult to read because it jumps from different people, from two different people. It jumps from one sister to another within the page. So you're reading something, and then nothing happens from another, so it's kind of hard for me to focus. But that one, again, very easy, but it's actually a very sad story. It's very much.
Just read it.
I like I said, it's just kind of hard for me to focus because it jumps around too much.
That's the thing. I think that people feel like I have to speed read, and I think good readers speed read. I think the best readers take their time. Get a pen when you read. I know it's weird, and start underlining certain things, question characters and memorizing. Okay, this is an important character. If I pick two and two together.
Yeah, but also it's for me when I read, I have to if I know the word, I know it. It's like memory type of thing. I know what that word says. But if I don't know it, there's nothing in my head that will click.
Imagine it. That's why I say you have to read slow.
But again, that's when I bust out my phone. I'm like,
yes,
right.
That's what you should.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, all right, Google, what is this word? And it reads it to me. I'm like, oh, that's what that word says.
Exactly.
Cool. And then that's when I keep going. Because if it doesn't click, it won't click.
I think that's why the phrase "reading makes you smarter" is there, because it's supposed to challenge you. It's supposed to introduce new ideas, new words in your vocabulary, and and if you're not a consistent reader, well then it's gonna be more harder for you to get into reading.
And the funny thing is, I'm pretty good at writing, and I don't read that often.
Anybody can write.
Not everyone can write. No.
If you went to general high school, anybody can write.
I'm saying like I'm saying writing like an actual story wise.
Exactly. Well, listen though, but good writers will read. You know, good writers will go and get some substance from.
My poetry was dank. Didn't read.
Poetry is pretty powerful. I have a friend named Carlos. He loves poetry.
Poetry is great.
He can quote Shakespeare. I can't.
Spoken word. We were quoting. No, we were quoting Shakespeare.
Who?
No, I was. I was reading. I was quoting Romeo and Juliet in the car with my coworkers.
Cool. Give us a quote right now.
I was like, I do not buy my thumb, sir, but I do not buy my thumb at these. Do you buy your thumb at me? I know, sir. I do not buy your thumb at you. I buy my thumb at me. The only reason why I know that whole part is because that was my part to read in one of my English class. Was that part? So I read the whole thing. I'm like, oh, I can do this. Apparently, biting your thumb at someone is like cursing at them.
You guys want to hear a story about me in English class?
Oh, okay. Let's hear this one.
So when I was in the 11th, I wasn't a senior. I was a junior in high school. I was a junior in high school, and we had to do this Julius Caesar play. Okay. Or it's not a play, but you choose a part of the story and get to make like a live sketch, like a live, reading in front of it. You know, it's your own interpretation of what happened. And so we did this part when Julius Caesar dies, and they're kind of mourning over Julius Caesar. It's like it's like a funeral. They stabbed Julius Caesar,
multiple
and now
times.
He's dead. Yes, so the crowd's around him, and there's a certain guy doing the line. So I was that certain guy, and I made it. I pretended like it was a funeral.
Yeah.
And so I had bought a wig, like a blonde fake wig that I can't have, and I got like this little suit, and I got my partner. Her name was Janika, and she was like a choir. She was singing, like kind of like the Muses in Hercules. I had her like do something like that, like get a lot of gospel with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like preaching basically. I was like, Julius Caesar just died on the floor. And she was like, praise it, master, and she would sing a song. It was so the teacher. She was a very stern teacher. Yeah. I've never seen her laugh that hard in my life. Like I had the whole class for it. It was so nice. And I was like shaking the wig. It's very all dramatic. I got an A.
Nice.
I got an A on that assignment.
I think it was 5th grade or 4th grade. Yeah. I was supposed to do a model of a castle, any castle I can think of. So I did it, and then I have to make a story as that model. Yeah. So I made a story. I did the whole thing. My brother helped me out with a bit and stuff like that, and I had to read it. So I read it. Since I practiced it the entire time, I knew what the word said. Yeah. But my teacher was like, "Huh, that story sounds familiar." I'm like, "How? I just made it up." Like, yeah. Like my teacher thought I was plagiarizing. I'm like, I just made this up literally a day ago when this thing was supposed to be due. I made it up.
Schools were trouble times, man. They were trouble times.
I hated my teachers, man. One teacher hit me. Straight up hit me. It wasn't super hard.
Don't hit your students though.
She boop, tapped me with a stack. You know those brown papers that we used to write on, those thick ones. Imagine that big stack, boop, right on top of your head. Yeah.
One thing I do miss, all the friends I grew up with in elementary school. Yeah. I don't see them. Some of the people, they either moved or we just don't see each other because, it's just different.
Some are in jail.
My friends. Oh, are do I have any friends in jail? No.
Some are in jail, dude.
I don't think they're in jail. No. We're all safe, I hope.
I really hope so, buddy.
Yeah,
because I got up with some people. I was like, hey, how is this person? I'm like, oh, he's in jail. I'm like, oh, he just got out. I'm like...
Lord
have mercy.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is congratulations.
Don't come back.
Yeah, orange is the new black. So, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Yeah. This is more of a fun one because last episode was more of a tester one on the new place and how we're gonna run things here and I know the sound quality wasn't that good, especially for me. Y'all couldn't hear me. But also, we want to make this better for you guys, like we always say. We want you guys to enjoy this, and that's pretty much it. Remember, we have this on iTunes, we have this on Spotify. So if you don't want to see our beautiful faces, you can just listen to our beautiful voices. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. What else to say? What else am I missing here?
I don't know. More content coming soon.
Yeah,
if you want to join up, let us know. I'm trying to get more guests on soon.
Yeah.
More podcasts going. I want my video. So I have a logo for what is it called again? Gamescast. So I'm going to get that going very soon now. Now that I think once I get this set up, I can do it more.
Yeah,
then
it's more easier for us to do it. Yeah.
Get the background, the backdrop that I want. So I'll be coming soon. And Doug.
What was I gonna say? Follow us on Instagram, Occasion and Purpose. Follow us on our personal one, Westside with Love. Who is Doug? Also, don't forget, if you're gonna do good just because. Peace.
And always smile, guys.
Always smile.
Always smile.
Always smile.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? The Bible tells me so. And you believe in rock and roll, and music saved your moral soul. And you teach me how to dance real slow. And I know you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both took off your shoes. Oh, make those rhythm and blues. Ooh, I'm a lonely teenage drunken buck. Alright.